Vasudevaya.
Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya.
Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya.
Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya.
Om Ajnanatimirandasya Gnana Shalakaya Chakshurunmilitam Yena Tasmai Shri Gurave Namaha. Shri Chaitanya Manobhistam Stapitam Yena Bhutale Swayam Rupa Kadamayam Dadati Swapadantikam. Vandeham Shri Guru Shri Juta Padakamalam Shri Gurung Vaisnavamscha Shri Rupam Sagrajatan Sahagana Raghunatan Vitam Tam Sajivam Sadvaitam Sadvadutam Parijana Sahitam Krishna Chaitanya Devam Shri Radha Krishna Padan Sahagana Dalita Shri Visakam Vitamscha. He Krishna Karuna Sindhu Dinabandhu Jagatpate Gopesha Gopika Kanta Radha Kanta Namostute Tapta Kanchana Gaurangi Radhe Vrindavaneshwari Visavanosute Devi Pranamami Hari Priye Vanchakalpatarubhyascha Ipa Sindhubhya eva cha Patitanam pavanebhyo Vaishnavebhyo namo namaha. Jai Sri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Shri Advaita Gadadhara Shivasadi Gaura Bhaktavinda. Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare Hare. Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare Hare. Hare Krishna. So today, very auspicious day. All over Vrindavan, they're celebrating this Basant Panchami. This Basant Panchami starts the springtime. It looks like spring, right? Well, it was raining the other day. As they say in America, cats and dogs. The glories of the Supreme Lord and His associates are being celebrated through many, many festivals. Festivals is a means whereby the devotees gather and celebrate, perform kirtan, harikatha, discuss the glories, pastimes, name, fame, form, qualities of the Supreme Lord, and honor sumptuous prasadam. So today prasadam is free. Haribol. We don't do this all the time. Festival, especially in Braj, is very, very wonderfully celebrated. The Rasa Leela of the Supreme Lord, Lord Sri Krishna, with his eternal associates, the gopis, they perform also during the Sarat season. It's during the month of Kartik, Sarat Purnima. And according to Jayadev Goswami, the Rasa Leela also was performed during the Basant Purnima. In Vrindavan, every day is full moon. Today is not full moon though, but supposed to be today also the performance of this Rasa Leela of the Supreme Lord was performed. Nowadays, the Basant Panchami is being celebrated as worship of Saraswati Devi. She is the goddess of learning, wisdom, arts and culture. She is the personification of the supreme Vedantic knowledge. She's supposed to be the one who invented the Sanskrit language, the language of the demigods. And especially in northern India, East India as well, Nepal, she is being worshipped today with flowers. The Supreme Lord as well is being worshipped. Yellow flowers especially. Yellow is very special color. Yellow means new life, energy. The farmers also today, they're very happy because they will start planting again. Spring after winter, cold winter season. And the ladies in the older days or early days in the royal court, the ladies will be wearing yellow dress. And they'll perform dances for the pleasure of the kings, royal families. That's why also our most worshipful lords, they're wearing yellow. Yesterday also they were wearing yellow. Remember? So this is the significance. Today also it is good to start for young children to start studying. It's very auspicious for them to learn. Students all over India, schools, universities, and different educational institutions, they also performing Saraswati Puja so that they can get her mercy, so that they'll become intelligent, free from liturgy and laziness, which we all are. So we should pray to her in that way so that we become more active in Krishna consciousness, become more enthusiastic in our service according to our capability and ability to do so. Nothing wrong in praying to her like that. If it's going to enhance our bhakti, why not? So that is Basant Panchami. It's supposed to be the 5th day of spring, but at the same time it is the 1st day of spring. How do we understand that? Basant means spring and Panchami means 5th. So 5th day of spring, but it is the 1st day of spring. So that is today. And all over Vrindavan, if you going to different places, especially we've been invited in the Radha Shama Sundar temple. They have a Mahotsava there for such a long time till I believe 9th of February. There is a special Nagar Sankirtan today around 10 o'clock. And devotees from the temple are being invited to do so. Today also, many acharyas appearance day and also disappearance day of Srila Vishwanath Chakrabarti Thakur, appearance day of Srimati Vishnu Priya Devi, Sri Raghunandan Thakur, Srila Raghunath Das Goswami, and Sri Pundarin Vijayanidhi. I don't think we'll have enough time to discuss all of them. Because of time constraint, we have to end the class by 9 o'clock. And at 10 o'clock, we're also inaugurating the new diorama, Change of the Body's experience at the top floor of our museum around 10 o'clock. So we'll try to describe a little bit of the glories and pastimes of these different acharyas. We can start with Raghunandan Das Thakur or Raghunandan Thakur. There are three brothers, Sri Madhava, Sri Mukunda, and Sri Narahari. The son of Sri Mukunda Das is Raghunandan Das. Sri Mukunda Das is a Kaviraj or a physician. He's very famous in his ability to help others to cure in some ailments and diseases. So the story goes that one day Mukunda Das has to go for some work. And they have deity named Gopinath Ji, Shri Gopinath. So they've been worshipping Shri Gopinath Ji for generations and generations. And so he asked Raghunandan, who is around 5 years old at that time, to please take care of our deities. Just like you see me every day, we offer puja, we offer flowers, we offer foodstuffs. Just like your mother is taking care of you, feeding you every day, so you have to be sure that Thakurji will also be taken care of while I'm away. I'll be only away for 1 day, and I don't have anybody else to take care of him. Just be sure that he eats. And so, young boy Raghunandan was left alone, and because he was pure in heart, it's very simple that he did whatever his father asked him to do. He did collect the flowers, he did the puja nicely, and then when it's time for offering, he asked Gopinath Ji to please eat. You must eat. Otherwise, my father will not be happy. But Gopinath Ji is not eating, so he plead, please, you must eat this. Somehow or other, stealthily, the deity ate the laddu that was being offered to him. And so the puja was over, and the next day his father came back. So Mukunda Das asked him, so how are things? How did you do the offerings and the puja? Oh yes, I did as much as I can. Jai Sisi Gauritai, Sisi Krishna Balaram, Sisi Radhesham Lalita Visakha Devi ki Jai. So he says, so did he eat? Did you do the offering? He says, yes. Where is the prasadam? There's prasadam? There is no prasadam left. He ate everything. What do you mean he ate everything? When we offer food stuff, there is some remnants, and this is what we honor after. this cannot be. According to Mukunda Das, he's thinking, this boy is not naughty. He's always speaking the truth. How can that be? I don't think he's telling lie. So days passed by, and then he was still wondering, how is this? How did it happen? So he wanted to be sure actually that everything is going well and that whether Gopinathji ate the offerings or not that was offered by Raghunandan. So he said, okay, I'm gonna go again. We have to do the same thing. Continue what I told you before and be sure that Gopinathji will eat. So he left, and then Raghunandan started to do the puja, but Mukunda Das came back. He went back to the house. He wanted to see from far, well, a little bit of hole. He was speaking and trying to see what's going on. So Raghunandan was doing the puja, incense, flowers, gilam. And then when it's time for offering, actually he saw, Mukunda Das saw that Thakurji is eating the laddu, half eaten. And Gopinathji also could see that Mukunda Das was there, and he did not stop or he did not put the laddu down. He did not do anything. When Mukunda Das saw this, he understood how great this young boy is. He put him on his lap, he cried in ecstasy, and smeared kisses all over the boy. He understood that the simplicity of this young boy made, and the love of this young boy made Gopinathji eat the offering. And it says that till up to this day, the deity is still holding that half-eaten laddu. I'm not so sure where is that, but we can find out, and maybe one day we'll have darshan of that special deity. Where is it? Sri Khanda, yes, that's right, Sri Khanda. So there is no impediments in bhakti, young and old, women or men, it doesn't matter. What counts is one's love and devotion. Krishna is pleased by serving his devotees. The duty or the loving exchanges between the devotees and the Supreme Lord is that the devotees, they want to please Krishna by serving him. And Krishna becomes pleased when the devotees perform this kind of act. But Krishna is more pleased when we serve the devotees. Krishna is more pleased to the devotees who serve his own devotees. How much more is he pleased to the devotees who are serving his own devotees? Because Krishna is pleased serving his own devotees. So this is the way. When Lord Chaitanya Mahaprabhu asked Mukunda Das, so who is the father? You or Raghunandan? Who is the son? And Mukunda Das says, Raghunandan is the father. Who is the son? Because he is more advanced in Krishna consciousness than him, that the Supreme Lord follows the plea or request just to please Raghunandan. We have Sri H.H.B.A.Janardhan Prabhu. Sri H.H.B.A.Janardhan Prabhu is none other than King Vrishabhanu. in the Krishna Lila. That's why sometimes Lord Chaitanya Mahaprabhu will call him Father. Because Lord Chaitanya Mahaprabhu in the mood of Srimati Radharani. Sri Krishna Chaitanya Radha Krishna Nahi Anya. Lord Chaitanya combined form of Radha and Krishna, but he came as a devotee in the mood of Srimati Radharani. So that if we follow in his footsteps how to serve the Supreme Lord, then someday will be also attain love of God. So H.H.B.A.Janardhan, he is the topmost devotee. Topmost devotee. Gadadhar also is an expansion of Srimati Radharani in the Panchatattva. When we say Sri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Sri Advaita Gadadhar Shivas Adi Gaura Bhaktavinda. So Gadadhar also none other than Srimati Radharani. And when H.H.B.A.Janardhan, he came to visit Navadvip. A friend of Gadadhar asked him to please come and see this personality, because he exhibits the highest form of ecstasy, the one who is in love of God. So externally, H.H.B.A.Janardhan wants to hide himself as being very, very advanced. So much so that he pretended that he is a big materialist. A big materialist is wearing very, very expensive clothes. In his room, he is sitting in a very nice bed covered with red satin, perfumes all over the place, incense. He had 2 servants. He has golden spit-ons because he will be eating pan. His lips are always red because of this pan. Betel nuts. And he's having a hookah. You know, hookah. So when Gadadhar Pandit saw this, he thought, what is this? This is a Vaishnava? This could not be. This is a symptom of very big sense enjoyer, materialist. So the friend, I can't just remember what was the name of his friend. Is this Mukunda also? Huh? Who? No. Shivas? Okay, Shivas Pandit. Because whenever there is a Vaishnava, a famous Vaishnava will come, Shivas Pandit will know. And you've heard of this also. So, Shivas Pandit, when he saw the face of Gadadhar being very, very worried and surprised to see a personality like this, he chanted a verse from the 10th canto of the Srimad Bhagavatam, whereby a description of Putana smearing her breast with poison and giving this to Lord Krishna to suck her breast, intention to kill her, but as a mother also giving this kind of attention. And when he recited this verse, H.H.B.A.Janardhan started to came into ecstatic mood. He ripped his shirt all the canopies nicely decorated, they all disheveled themselves, all the spit-ons, everything like go haywire. I cannot figure this out. These are like symptoms of a person. His hair standing on end. He feels horripilation, shouting like a madman. These are like symptoms of one who is in ecstatic love of Krishna. So Gadadhar Pandit, he understood that actually he is a very advanced devotee. He's not an ordinary person. So to counteract the offense or the offensive mentality that occurred as soon as he saw H.H.B.A.Janardhan, Gadadhar Pandit pleaded to H.H.B.A.Janardhan that please, I want to take initiation from you. I want to take initiation from you. And H.H.B.A.Janardhan, because of his merciful nature, this is the nature of the devotees, that they are very compassionate, they are very merciful towards those who would want to take shelter of them, irregardless of their position. So here, Gadadhar Pandit as Srimati Radharani, who can be guru of Srimati Radharani? She is the guru of everyone in terms of bhakti. But because of that position of H.H.B.A.Janardhan being the father, so it's natural that the daughter can take guidance and shelter under the lotus feet of her father. So this is why it happened that H.H.B.A.Janardhan, he gave initiation to Gadadhar Pandit. So this is lesson for us also to learn not to be judgmental. We cannot say through the external feature of a devotee whether he is advanced or not. Our goal is not to become an advanced devotee. Our goal is to become humble devotee. Our goal is to become lower than straw in the street, more tolerant than the tree. Be ready to respect everyone, offer respect to everyone, and not expecting any respect for oneself. So that in this way, one can chant Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare, incessantly, constantly, non-stop. Kirtaniya Sada Hari. So we should keep this in mind, that our goal is not to become known or famous or automatically a devotee is famous. Krishna will make him famous. Fame follows the devotee wherever he goes. We mentioned this last few classes. But to become a humble servant of the servant of the servant of the servant of a devotee. Srimati Vishnu Priya Devi Srimati Vishnu Priya Devi, she is the second wife of Lord Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. The first wife of Lord Chaitanya Mahaprabhu is Lakshmi Priya. She is none other than an extension or expansion of Srimati Radharani as well. When Lord Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, he decided to become renounced, to take sannyas, Srimati Vishnu Priya Devi was crying and crying and crying. Lord Chaitanya Mahaprabhu made this decision to help others be saved from their fallen condition. Because as a householder, not everyone would like to listen to what he's going to say. But as a sannyasi, Lord Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, he knew that everyone will listen to what he's going to say. And whoever will listen to whatever he's going to say, they'll get benefited. This is the main reason why Lord Chaitanya Mahaprabhu took that sannyas. He does not need to. As a Supreme Lord, it doesn't matter what ashram he may be. But for the benefit of others, he decided this. And Vishnu Priya, she cannot take this separation from her Lord of her heart. It's very, very dramatic. It was explained in this by Lochandas Thakur in his book. See, whenever Sachimata would go in the Ganges, Vishnu Priya will be there, and she will also humbly offer her respectful obeisances, bow down at her lotus feet. And Sachimata, she would also often think about, oh, what a wonderful girl. I wish someday she'll be married to my Nimai. When Lord Chaitanya Mahaprabhu took sannyas, Vishnu Priya was only 14 years old. Very young. So in the Chaitanya Mangal and Chaitanya Bhagavat, Chaitanya Mangal was written by Lochandas Thakur. It was originally the Chaitanya Bhagavat, but then when Vrindavan Das Thakur wrote the same title, he changed it to Chaitanya Bhagavat. There was a rich man, Buddhimantakan, who bore all the expenses in their wedding. He's very opulent. All the people of Navadvip and neighboring villages came to the wedding. And in Chaitanya Manga, Lochandas Thakur tells these pastimes when Lord Gauranga Mahaprabhu decided that he will take sannyas. And in that night, he says, in a voice choked with emotion, Vishnu Priya said, "Tell me, O Prananath, Lord of my life, is it true, the rumor I heard that you will take sannyas and leave me? If I lose your association, I might as well end my life by drinking poison." Responding with gentle, compassionate words, Sri Gaura Rai said, "Vishnu Priya, you are as dear to me as life itself. There is no need to worry. Please hear what I am about to say, for it will help you. The only truth in this world is Bhagavan and the Vaishnavas. Everything else is illusion. Fathers, mothers, children, relationships between men and women are all illusory. Krishna is the master, the real husband of everyone. Don't lament, don't worry. Your name is Vishnu Priya. Therefore, fulfill the real meaning of Vishnu Priya and always think of Krishna within your heart. Then Sri Gaurasundar showed his forearm form, which helped Vishnu Priya understand his absolute position. Seeing this vanquished Vishnu Priya's grip in pain. She felt blissful. This vision and Mahaprabhu's instructions removed her bewilderment, but she kept the mentality of taking the Lord as her husband. She was very, very austere. After Lord Chaitanya Mahaprabhu left, she would just be chanting day and night the Hare Krishna Mahamantra. And whenever she will complete the holy names of the Lord, chanting the Hare Krishna Mahamantra, she will put 1 grain aside. 1 grain of rice aside. She will chant 1 grain of rice. Every time she completes 1 complete holy name, she will put aside. And she will cook whatever is put aside. This is all what she will eat. It's amazing. We cannot imitate this. We'll go mad. Just imagine that, a brahmachari after chanting, putting 1 grain of, because sometimes the brahmachari is like a Govardhan hill. That's not, So how many rounds is that gonna be? That will take maybe a lifetime, right? We cannot imitate these great personalities. The kind of austerities and sacrifice they do. They're not doing this to punish themselves, but this is pleasing to Krishna. That kind of austerities. Another person who's very much austere is Raghunath Das Goswami. Krishnadas Kaviraj Goswami says that the kind of austerity and sacrifice that Raghunath Das Goswami performed is like that edge on the stone. Stone has lines. You cannot erase. It's so deep. It's so powerful. Raghunath Das Goswami will offer 2,000 obeisances to the Vaishnavas every day. He will offer 1,000 obeisances to the Supreme Lord. He will chant at least 1 lakh, up to 2 lakhs every day. 64 rounds is 1 lakh. So how many rounds is that? 134? 128? 128 rounds every day. He would rarely sleep, maybe an hour or 2 if there's time. He would read books, write books every day. He says that his body is so emaciated and his eyes are always filled with tears of love of God. And he will only eat out of habit every other day 100 grams of chats, buttermilk, in a leaf cup, dona. Who can do this? We want pizza, we want this, without eating, we're not gonna survive. But these great personalities are not of this world. Raghunath Das Goswami is a maid servant, assistant of Srimati Radharani. In Krishna Lila, he or she is Rati Manjari, or Banu Manta, or Rasa Manjari. So, he is the first of the Goswamis to meet Lord Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. Goswami means controller of the senses. When he met Lord Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, he was just a very young boy. Actually, he was given blessings by Haridas Thakur. He met first Haridas Thakur. And because of the service attitude of Raghunath Das Goswami, Haridas Thakur blessed him that someday when you meet Lord Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, Lord Chaitanya Mahaprabhu will give all his blessings to you and you'll attain love of God. So when the news that Lord Chaitanya Mahaprabhu took sannyas, he pleaded to his parents. His father is in those days like millionaires. Govardhan. And then there's his brother also, Majumdar. Hiranya Majumdar. They belong to the Kayasta family. Kayasta family means lower than Brahmanas. Actually, they are more of a Sudra, but they're powerful. It says that their income is 8 lakhs. 8 lakhs. In 1 rupee in those days, you can buy 650 pounds of rice. 1 rupee. What about 8 lakhs? You can buy the whole town. That's true because they practically own the town. They pay certain Mohammedan for 20 lakhs. No, 12 lakhs. They earn 20 lakhs and they keep 8 lakhs for themselves. So he lives like the king of heaven, King Indra. And they're very protective of Raghunath Das Goswami. But because he's a young boy, okay, you can see Lord Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. No problem. And when he saw Lord Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, he was so in ecstasy, full of happiness. As soon as he saw, even from a distance, he did his dandabats. He offered his obeisances. Lord Chaitanya Mahaprabhu can see Raghunath Das Goswami even from far away. And as soon as he also came forward to see Lord Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, Lord Chaitanya Mahaprabhu blessed Raghunath Das Goswami. He embraced him. After some time, Lord Chaitanya Mahaprabhu stayed there in Advaita Acharya's house. And then Raghunath Das Goswami went back. Actually, he asked Lord Chaitanya Mahaprabhu that I don't want to come back. But he says, no, you should go back. You should go back home. We have some in our movement also in the early days, very young devotees join our movement, 14 years old, 15 years old, and even nowadays, but we're being careful nowadays not to recruit young ones. But during Prabhupada's times, because when they saw Prabhupada, they were so captivated and attracted to Srila Prabhupada that even their young boys, 15, 16, they joined the movement. But Lord Chaitanya Mahaprabhu says, you go back. So even with the heavy heart, Raghunath Das Goswami went back home. And Raghunath Das Goswami, he's not happy like this. Only 3 years after that, Lord Chaitanya Mahaprabhu came back again, and then he pleaded again Raghunath Das Goswami to see Lord Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. But this time, the parents sent some guards with Raghunath Das Goswami just to be sure that he will return back home. So Lord Chaitanya Mahaprabhu gave his blessings again. When they met, they just like become like an old friend, seeing each other. again after such a long time. And Raghunath Das Goswami says, no, I'm not going home. I'm going to stay with you. But Raghunath Das Goswami has to be told by Lord Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, no, you must go home. Just get married also. Get married, because this is what all the parents want with their children. To be like them. So just be there, and when the right time comes, when due course of time, you will come and join me. So when he went back home, he got married, and the wife that he has at that time can be compared to the goddess of fortune. So beautiful. But he will not stay inside the house. He will sleep outside of the house. He will sleep, there's a temple. They have a Durga temple. So he will sleep there, near that temple. And he'll be always guarded. He'll be always guarded by so many guardians, so many security guards. And the parents, especially the father, says, what can we do with him? He's always asking to go. He's always asking to leave. Mother was thinking, why don't we tie him in a rope? Maybe by tying him in a rope, we know that he's not going to be able to go. But the father is thinking also, what is the use? If by the wealth of like Indra, and the wife who is so beautiful is still wanting to go, what is the use of that very tiny slender rope can do to him to keep him from here? They cannot do it. So one day Raghunath Das Goswami heard that Lord Chaitanya Mahaprabhu is going to Jagannath Puri for the Ratha Yatra. And he made a plan. He and his family guru, Kula Guru, he asked him to come along with him, because the guru will go to one of his disciples who left and he's not able to do his duties. And Raghunath Das Goswami, he asked him, present himself if he can do the duty of the Brahmana, his disciple. And the guru agreed, yes, you may come with me. So they left early in the morning before Mangal Artik, before sunrise. So the guards, they're all asleep, and they knew, the father and the mother knew that, oh, nothing will happen. The guru is going, we trust him. But this was the chance that he was waiting for, and he left immediately. He said, yes, I will do the duty of your disciple. But then the guru says, okay, I will go. But then that was the chance. He left. He ran. And soon enough, that day, the next day, when the sun rose up, then they found out that he's missing. So he sent 10 guards with a note to Shivananda Sen, because Shivananda Sen was the leader of the devotees going to Jagannath Puri, and saying that, please return my son. Please return my son. But Raghunath Das Goswami, he knew that if he joined Shivananda Sen's troop, he'll gonna get caught. So he went in a different passage. He was walking for 3 days. One day he walked for 30 miles. Long walk. When Lord Chaitanya Mahaprabhu saw him in Jagannath Puri, he was so weak. He was all dirty. he did not eat at all. One time he met one person, a milkman, and the milkman understood that he's so hungry that he gave him milk. But when Lord Chaitanya Mahaprabhu saw him in his condition, he can see the love that he has for him, for Lord Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. He embraced him, and Lord Chaitanya Mahaprabhu says, I will give you under the care of Sarup Damodar. I'll give you the care under Sarup Damodar. I trust him that he will take care of you. And to reciprocate with the austerity and the sacrifice that Raghunath Das Goswami did just to see and be with Lord Chaitanya Mahaprabhu in Puri, every day the remnants, after taking Mahaprasad, Lord Jagannath, Sarup Damodar will be sure that Raghunath Das Goswami will have it. But after 5 days of taking the remnants, he was so happy to get Mahaprasad from Mahaprasad. How powerful is that? From Lord Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, that he felt guilty. I cannot eat this. This is very opulent. I cannot eat this. So what Raghunath Das Goswami did is that he will stand near the Singhadwar gate, those main gate from of Jagannath temple, the 2 lions right there, and he will stand there and he will wait when the servants of Lord Jagannath with some prasad left over will be given to him. So when Lord Chaitanya Mahaprabhu heard this, Lord Chaitanya Mahaprabhu was so happy also. This is the real austerity. This is very renounced. This is the ideal Vaishnava. But then after some time, Raghunath Das Goswami thought, this is not good. I'm like a prostitute. I'm just waiting if somebody comes, then I'll be getting, and if nothing will come, then I will starve. No, this is not good. So he decided that he will get prasadam from places where they give many sadhus. It's like here in Vrindavan, every day you see sadhus going here in the morning, and in the evening they're going there because they know a place where they can get prasad for sure. Almhouse, Bandara. It's for sure. You go to Parikrama Marg near that, what's that name of the ashram there? Near Lalita ashram there. There's a place there where they give prasad and chai also included. So Raghunath Das Goswami says, well, I better go to this place. Then prasadam is for sure. But then after some time again, he felt this is not good. Let me just go and see near also the gate when they throw the prasad, the leftover prasad. And what Raghunath Das Goswami will do is he will scrap the exterior of the grains, and whatever is remaining, which is half cooked in such a way, this is what he's gonna eat. And when Lord Chaitanya Mahaprabhu found out that this is what Raghunath Das Goswami was eating, he asked Raghunath Das Goswami, please give me this nectar. Please give me this nectar. And Raghunath Das Goswami gave some to Lord Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, and he took some grains. But then, when Lord Chaitanya Mahaprabhu asked for a few more grains, Sarup Damodar says, my dear Lord, stop. This is not fit for you to eat. Even the cows will not eat those leftover prasad. And this is what Raghunath Das Goswami will be eating. So we cannot imitate this. We'll be mad. It's not possible. We can follow in their footsteps though. Follow in their footsteps, less sleep, more active, especially in preaching the glories of the Supreme Lord, His holy name, chanting the Hare Krishna Maha Mantra, giving out books. The kind of austerity that Raghunath Das Goswami is impossible to follow. So Raghunath Das Goswami is like this. He resides in the Radhakund area. Just 5 more minutes. We cannot describe Raghunath Das Goswami completely. It's not justifiable in one sitting here. Even Vishwanath Chakravarti Thakur we have not, but I'll give you that as an assignment to read on your own time. Raghunath Das Goswami resides in Radhakund. After Lord Chaitanya Mahaprabhu left, he decided to go to Radhakund. Actually, he decided to give up his life and jump on top of Govardhan Hill. But Rupa Goswami, Sanatana Goswami forbade him not to do so. This is not your life. This is life given by Lord Himself, so it doesn't belong to you. So he was so austere. He will be chanting the holy names of the Lord day and night, even in the middle of the day when his sun is on the zenith, and it will give the hottest effect. That even he's oblivious to the surrounding. He's just so absorbed in chanting Hare Krishna Maha Mantra that even tigers will come, it will not care less. That even one day, Sanatana Goswami saw that Krishna himself will be guarding Raghunath Das Goswami so that these tigers will not harm him. And he chastised Raghunath Das Goswami, you should not do this. Let the Lord serve you. Why don't you build a kutir, a bhajan kutir? In those days, there's no bhajan kutir. It's only after Raghunath Das Goswami. But Raghunath Das Goswami, he did not obey. After some time, he was chanting Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. It was so hot that Radharani came herself, and with her veil, or the sari, the end of her sari, she put like an umbrella to Raghunath Das Goswami's head so that the sun will not so much penetrating and harm Raghunath Das Goswami. So Sanatana Goswami saw this again. What is this? This time, not Krishna came, it was Radharani came. And he really chastised him. You cannot do this anymore. Don't give the Lord, don't give Srimati Radharani some hardship for your austerity. Then he followed that. He followed that order of Sanatana Goswami. And that's the story of the first Bhajan Kutir was constructed. Even right now, if we go, this is the Samadhi of Raghunath Das Goswami. There is this Bhajan Kutir there. There is a 24-hour kirtan being performed for many